I've still got friends that just look at me and go, why are you going to League Two? But I just tell them, I say, you maybe be surprised if you went to a game. There's a lot of good football gets played. My name is Bob Fallon. I am an Edinburgh City fan and I used to be a Hearts fan. I go home and away. I help the club out with their social media. My earliest memories of going to football when I was about 7 or 8 years old. My first game was it was under the floodlights, and I think any football fan will tell you that any game generally under the floodlights can often be quite special, especially when you're young. I remember getting autographs from the players, ended up getting a season ticket the year after, when I was like maybe 12 or 13. I never thought I'd be going, oh no, I'm not going to be a Hearts supporter anymore. The turning point was probably just after Hearts had won the Scottish Cup in '98, and the whole thing had just become disillusioned. I was sick of football. Just started university. I was learning about the world. There was a lot of things being said in the stands that I didn't really appreciate. I really was sick of the abuse players took. The reason it's prevalent in bigger grounds is I think simple herd mentality. You can kind of say it because a lot of other people are saying it around you. And that's not to say it's got to be all nicey and you can't swear and you've all got to sit under a tartan rug. You know, you can shout, you can complain, you can say things, but you need to watch yourself. There is a line, you just need to know where the line is. I thought I've had enough. I walked away, I gave up my season ticket. I was almost pretty lost to the game. The first time I decided to go along to an Edinburgh City game was about 2005. I think as most Scottish football fans tend to do, they kind of go, non-league football? No, not interested, not watching that, no chance. Our old chairman, Jim Lumsden, he made a special point of coming up and saying, hello, how you doing? Glad to see you here, really nice to see new fans. And it was like, I never expected this, you know. We just expected to go and sit at the back of the stand at the edge of the game and go home. And you know, that kind of welcome that Jim gave us, possibly without him we might not have carried on going. It must have been when I first turned down a Hearts game, I was like, I'm not interested in Hearts anymore, you know, it's Edinburgh City I'm after now. I think the perception is that everybody thinks it's like one man in their dug. At times I think you almost learn a bit more about the game in the lower leagues because you can actually hear what the players are thinking, because they're normally shouting at each other, what the managers are thinking. I can appreciate people can't fathom changing a team. But in the same respect, there'll be plenty of people who are out there who are totally disillusioned as I was, who would never ever think about setting foot in a ground. I would almost say to them, just give it a go. Teams, if you maybe can't afford £25 to go to Tynecastle or Easter Road. You know, a lot of these lower league games maybe £6, £7. You feel just generally a bit more appreciated for coming, rather than you're just only 15,000. I think sometimes higher up you're seen as a customer rather than a fan. For me as a football fan, it's been a long journey to get where I am. I just enjoy football again.